Music Theory, a complete course from grades 1 to 5. Lesson 57, Naming Chords. Chords are identified by which degree of the scale is at their root, that is, the bass note of the chord. In a previous lesson, you already came across the tonic, subdominant and dominant triads. Now you will use the chord 2. Roman numerals are commonly used to describe chords and are in fact an easier way of doing so. So in E minor, the chords you need are shown here. In addition to this, you will also need to identify which inversion of a chord is being used, and there are 3 to choose from. Root position, first inversion, with the middle note of the chord as its lowest, and second inversion, with the top note of the chord as its lowest. To make this a little bit clearer, here are the 3 inversions of the tonic triad of D major. The normal chord of D major is D, F sharp and A, but the first inversion of D major has the F sharp at the bottom, and second inversion of D major has the A at the bottom. Notice also how they are described with Roman numerals and then a letter after them. The first chord is really 1A, but traditionally we leave off the A. If this is all sounding a bit complicated, just simply follow these rules to name a chord. First of all, establish what key you are in. Secondly, write out the notes in each of the triads 1, 2, 4 and 5. Thirdly, see what notes are in your chord and so decide which triad it is. And fourthly, see which is the bottom note of your chord to decide which inversion you have. Let's try an example and apply the above points. Can you name this chord in the key of A major? The first point was to establish the key, but we're already given that the key is A major. So next, we write out the primary triads in that key for chords 1, chord 2, chord 4 and chord 5. Thirdly, you can see that the notes given in the chord match those of chord 5. And finally, you can see that the lowest note in the given chord is the middle note in chord 5, so it is in first inversion, or in other words, it is chord 5B. Now let's see how much you have understood. Could you name these chords? The first one is chord 1 in E major, and the second one is chord 4B in D major. Now I'll see you in the next video by clicking the card on the left, or if you want more practice on this topic, click the card on the right.